name is James E. Cheek, and I am playing the role of Sergeant Waters. In the eyes of most people, Sergeant Waters is probably the antagonist, the villain of the story. However, for me, in terms of playing the role, I don't see him as the villain, I see him as really the hero of the story.
You in the army. Colorful ball is running off your mouth. What y'all gonna do if the white man give you a chance? You get it. And what do you do with it? You wind up drunk on guard. I don't blame the white man. Why the hell should you be colored and white together in this war? You can't even be trusted to guard your own quarters. No wonder they treat us like dogs. Get out of my sight, private!
And then also realizing that, you know, this man Waters was around at the turn of the century. And he was probably born at the end of the 1900s and was a teenager during a time in 1916, 1917. You know, he went off and he fought in World War I. And he was around at a time in the history of African Americans when African Americans were doing things that I don't think we have ever done again. Like, for instance, at the in the community of Greenwood, Archer, and Pine in Oklahoma, right outside of Tulsa, which has been nicknamed Black Wall Street. You know, blacks were far more successful than any whites around them could even imagine they could be. I mean, they were far more prosperous. They had not only did they have all their own professions, you know, dentists, doctors, lawyers. You know, they also had their own stock exchange. They owned banks. They had their own airport. They had their own aircrafts. They had their own, you know, I mean, you almost imagine almost every type of business venture that you could get into. Blacks were not only involved in that, but were successful in it.
Yeah, a lot of us didn't get the chance of the school that the white folks got.
That ain't no excuse, Wookie. Most niggas just don't care. Tomorrow don't mean nothing to them. My dad shoveled coal off the back of a wagon all his life. Couldn't read or write. He saw to it we did. Not having ain't no excuse for not getting it.
But you can't get pee from a rock, Sarge.
You just like the rest of them. I thought busting you would teach you something. We got to challenge this man in his arena. Use his weapons. Don't you know that? We need doctors, lawyers, generals, senators. Stop thinking like a nigga.
Sergeant Waters, unfortunately, has put himself in the position of deciding and who should be black and who shouldn't be black. And no one has the right to do that. But because of his beliefs and his standards for black people, he decides that it is his cause to eliminate those blacks who are inferior and do not have any chance of recovering from their own feelings of inferiority.